Last year we spent time, I think, blazing trail for the brand. So if Black IPA if IPA is the biggest SKU for Portland area breweries, what's going to help educate people about a new emerging beer style, but naming it something close to what they already know and love. So that was our original strategy last year, and this year we went back to our original name, which was Secession CDA. So I think that was the intent was to spend a year educating people, and regardless of the kind of maybe discussions that grew out of the conflicts in the name, the idea was to educate people, and then once they know about the style, then they're going to be the educators. But you got to get a base group of fans of a new emerging beer style before you can commit a bunch of production to it. So we feel like we did that, and this year we're going the original route, which was Cascadian Dark Ale, integrating the colors more thoughtfully, and hopefully this brand will just go crazy, because we had good sales last year. Abominable. First year was slow, second year went crazy, so now we got second year on this brand. We're hoping it's going to go crazy as well. Originally this was a darker green, and I was like, we should really relieve that in there and let the dark come through. The beer is dark as night, you got black beer inside a brown bottle, and also I like the idea of the level gauge, because we may even start to integrate that in the bottles where you know how many ounces are left, so you can share properly. If it is indeed 11 ounces, 11 ounces for 22s are for sharing, or if you're thirsty. I'm thirsty, so I usually don't share mine. But we're just hoping that this year, being second year, man, it's like any festival. First year is a dog. Second year you hope to break even. Third year you make money. And so we're hoping, we're only 3 years old, so I feel like we're making some good progress. We ended last year at just under 6,400 barrels. So we did 3,000 our first year, about 4,400 in 09, and 6,400 2010. Next year we hope to be between like 9,000 and 10,000 barrels.
What was 08 and 09?
08 was 3,000. 09 was 4,400. 2010 was 6,400, and we hope to be like around, I'd say we'd be closer to 10,000 this year, 2011. That's kind of the relevance of Cascadia and this label is that's pretty much our distribution range as well. So we're Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, and British Columbia, and then northern Idaho right now. We just got into Idaho last month, so it's really in its infancy.
Boise?
Yeah, I think it's in Boise at the moment. So, and then maybe Northern California, which would kind of complete the Cascadian territory for us for distribution. It keeps the number of miles we distribute the beer down, so on a carbon level, we're really aware of that and trying to keep that under control. So maybe we'd say within a day's drive you'll find Hopworks beer, and outside of that, not so much, at least not in the near future. So we're trying to be sustainable in our growth model. So it's something that we can, limit fuel consumption to get it to market. We can keep better track of our kegs and have better, more intimate relationships with our distributors, make sure they're treating the beer properly as well. Got 3 more 40-barrel fermenters going in by summertime. So I've got 1 here, and I've got 2 more ordered. So that'll bring our capacity to around 12,000 barrels. Right now we're at about 9,000 barrel capacity. So you always got to plan that 12 months out. So we would exhaust our current capacity in 2011. So we're adding the tanks to allow us to grow through 2012, and then we need to start adding, we're tearing up in 2 weeks time, we're tearing the slabs out of the east side, putting drain floors in, epoxy, getting ready and setting the plumbing in for 5 80-barrel tanks, which won't come in for, say, 18 to 24 months, but the space will be there, and it's like laying the foundation very legitimately for 36 months.